Wise English is no doubt exceeds other English centers in terms of teaching quality and so the teachers at Wise English, I would say they were very friendly, approachable, and helpful. So I would say after taking the IELTS course of Mr. Hiển, I was greatly improved in terms of my knowledge about English and also my speaking skills.
So welcome to Wise English. So first, can you introduce a little bit about yourself?
My name is Nguyễn Đình Chính.
So what made you decide to learn at Wise English?
Well, back then, 3 years ago, my mom kept insisting me on sitting for an IELTS test because at the time I didn't have a clue about what IELTS is, so I decided to give it a go.
How was your English when you first began to learn it?
So I would assume myself as a good learner before I get to know this center. And when I first, have how hard it is and how much I need to improve. So I would say after taking the IELTS course of Mr. Hiển, I was greatly improved in terms of my knowledge about English and also my, speaking skills.
What did you struggle the most when you first learned English in general and IELTS in particular?
I think I struggle the most with the reading skill, given the fact that it's really long. At first it's like 2 pages long, but when I first sit for an IELTS test, I realized it was 6 pages long with 3 passages. It's quite a daunting task, I'll say. At first I feel kind of distracted when doing the reading skill since it's kind of long and it just makes me to quit.
How has the NLP method, including the 6-step vocabulary study and automatic listening, helped you in learning IELTS in particular and English in general?
So I would say every person has their own way to learn a language, and so do I. So at first, Mr. Hiển introduced me to the NLP method as well as the 6-step vocabulary method. And I found it somehow not suited for me to some aspects. And I decided to turn it into mine based on the foundation to create my own way to learn IELTS effectively.
What support did you receive during your time at Wise English and how did you feel about it?
So the teachers at Wise English, I would say they were very friendly, approachable, and helpful when I run into a dilemma when dealing with the IELTS reading. They, kindly teach me where the errors that I got from the reading exercises. And if it hadn't been for them, I wouldn't have, the foundation to learn the IELTS on my own. The most appealing thing in Wise English, it must be the facilities. Well, I have to admit that sometimes it's really cold when studying in a room though, but in the customer service, they are super friendly. They were always willing to help me when I'm in need.
What do you think about the textbooks and the learning materials at Wise English, and how have them helped you in achieving your target?
In terms of learning materials, I would say the killing point would be the book's cover, since given the fact that it is very well designed and looks appealing to me. And talking about the content of the book, I would say it's carefully selected from various resources. And it is very helpful for those who are beginner to the IELTS test, since it helps you to get the format of the test and what criteria will your performance will be judged on.
Could you tell me about your future plan in a couple of years, and how will the IELTS certificate help you in achieving your goal?
As everybody knows that the IELTS test offers you a very successful career prospects. And for mine, well, currently I'm still a student and I'm having an intention to study abroad. I'm planning to use the IELTS, one of the requirements to apply for a full board scholarship.
If you have only one word to say about Wise English, what would you say?
Excellent. Wise English is no doubt exceeds other English center in terms of teaching quality and facility. So I decided to use that word to describe out the wise English, and much of my success.
So if you like or love this video,
Please like, share, and subscribe to Wise English.